Welcome back, everybody, to the V4 Vanilla server. We're going to start things off at the base, check out a few minor updates that have been going on. You can see one of them behind me, off in the distance there, the stone brick beginnings of another farm that we had mentioned before. It's an iron farm. We'll go check that out. But first, some things around the base to see. We finally got the wool farm all finished up. You can see the wool flying out there. So we're going to check that out. I did have to move this bridge over a few blocks and rebuild it because I couldn't get the speed of the wool coming out of the drop chute to reliably be strong enough to get in the chute, in the sewer system, but not land on the bridge. It's frustratingly inconsistent. Sometimes the blocks would just be shooting off and get stuck on a bridge, and 90% of the time they'd be okay and go down there. But I don't want to lose 10% of our wool, so we moved the bridge over, closed the door, had a bit of a runaway problem, so we're going to seal this up for now. And as we move over to the wool farm, I'm not sure why I'm showing you anything in here. Nothing has changed in the wool farm. It's still the same up there. I did restock all of the dispensers with shears, the full like 9 shears. We don't have any chests feeding the dispensers with shears, but that's good enough for now. They had pretty much all run out and filled up all of these chests. That was about 2 shears per dispenser. Anyway, now it's all stocked. I do still have all of this wool that I need to get over to the storage system. Let's go check out the storage system, and then we will worry about how the wool is getting there. You can see it right through there. We got our auto item filter. Hey, it looks like Watt. We've got his a couple. What are these? Is that an old pigman head and a new pigman head? I don't know what I'm looking at. We got some villagers too, but Watt brought us some gold. That's cool. Let's see. Yeah, no more. I have been undergoing a bit of a gold addiction. I just got back from spawn, buying some more gold from Watt's store. I saw in his video that he had resupplied his supply drop with some gold, so I went and bought it. Let's keep a little bit. You never know when you might need some gold. We'll keep a little bit of it on me. And that's nice of him to go um, drop me off some more gold. I just bought it. Like I said, I bought out his supply, so I guess this is it. This is my last little bit. I definitely owe him a game of ABBA caving. He helped out a ton when he dropped off the books last time to help me gear up after I died. Um, but and now all this gold. Oh, it looks so good. Oh man. All right, so let's rewind. We go into the base. We got the storage room going on, and now we extend into a longer storage room where we auto sort all of our wool that is coming in. It's kind of crowded on this side of the base, so it's actually coming in through a water tube that goes up over in this corner and over, and then drops down into the sorting system, which fills these 3 chests, and then you know how storage system works. There's a gap at the top, so I just put in another chest up top where we can manually move things up for extra storage. So we've got all of our beautiful colors coming in. Have a couple extra villagers. Let's take a nap with them. Why not? I was converting some zombie villagers into villagers to build my iron farm. I ended up with a couple extra guys, so I figured why not? Let's get a few emeralds while we're here. So we have some, I guess, what are they? What are wool people called? Shepherds. So I sell them some wool to get. Is that it? Why can't I do more? More. Do more. Okay, do the black one. What's going on? Now it's working. Okay. So I can sell them all of my wool very nicely, grab a few emeralds. It's not very efficient, and I don't see this as really like a long-term thing because I want to have my wool for building more than trading. That's why we've got it, right? But I figured while we've got it, might as well make a few emeralds on the side. Yeah, I got a little bit, not many. Maybe eventually we'll get enough to be able to replace our beacon that is currently made out of gold with emeralds so that I can have more gold. These guys, they hang out. I don't know how breeding works. If I put in another bed and another workstation, does that mean they'll make another one? Maybe. I don't know. Over on this side, we'll have some more storage. This is where the flower farm will feed into. It's not ready yet. And we'll also make a reed farm, and then this will be manual storage for general um, foliage and other, vegetation-related blocks. I think on this back wall, this is probably where I'll cap it off. We could keep expanding a little bit. If you go farther this direction, you run into the... Maybe? I thought if I went this direction, I ran... I hear some zombies. I thought if I keep going this way... Alright, I don't know where I am. But somewhere not very far over here, maybe it's slightly that way, you run into the area underneath the flower farm. So we do have more space if we want to, but I think I'll just put in my control switches here to turn on and off the wool farm and the flower farm. And I guess the reed farm too? No, I don't think that would turn off. Though it would be nice to be able to turn it off because we don't have unlimited storage here. We're only working with these 8 chests. So yeah, this side won't be filtered because we can just dump all the flowers in here and all the reeds in here. Over here, I'd like to do a cooking station, some kind of mass smelter to be able to cook blocks. Building all of this stone bricky kind of stuff has been a little bit slow with my one furnace. Every time I come over here, I just kind of pop in another stack, and it's been working out so far, but it's clearly not the best long-term solution. So let's look at how the wool is getting over here. If we head back up to our farm, um, let's see if this works. If we break one of these chests, I don't know if we might lose it all because we might overwhelm our sorting system. Hopefully it doesn't break any of the sorters. Oh, there it goes. Oh boy. Oh, we're not gonna even gonna be able to catch it, but we can we can see where it goes. Oh yeah, a bunch of it didn't make it. I guess it wasn't moving fast enough. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, oh, not that much. Just 3 stacks didn't make it. Not even. Yeah, about 2 stacks total. So it all goes over here, and then we're going into the sewers. Oh, no, I don't want to pick up more wool. Stop it. Okay, if we throw this out, does it have enough speed to make it down the down the chain? We'll see. So it comes in here. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. No, I'm picking it up again. So when it flies in under this middle block, on the left edge of this middle block. So it's all really coming in right here. You can see where it goes as it gets shot off. Oh man, it just keeps coming. I gotta get out of here so I stop picking it up. And it flies off down our sewage system. Sewage? Sewers? I guess. I mean, I know it's not a great sewage system because really you would have the water going from underground back into the river or, outlet out into the world. But instead we're taking the water in. Um, and I think this is a cool design. You can see we've got some expanding to do. But I like the little walkway bridge that we've got going on, kind of the walkways along the side with the mossy stone brick, cracked stone, and in the walls. And we're going to keep a dirt ceiling. It kind of works, but over here, we only have 1 block until we're, I think, poking into the surface, so we don't have much room to do anything else. So all this wool flows down here. If it overshoots the drop where it ultimately needs to go, that's fine, because we have another water source pushing back in the other direction, so I can throw anything in from here, and it will definitely make it just fine. And then it all drops down there. This water stream takes it over to our storage system. Got a nice quartz roof here, and I wanted to see how this might look with a block of gold right in the middle. Can I reach? Aha! Instead of quartz? Yeah, I like that. Kind of like I don't know what theme I'm going for here, but it's like an ornate structure, but has become ruined or something to that effect. I don't know, but yeah, we this should be a cool build. Uh, we'll have other things coming in here, like our flower farm. We'll somehow make it into this branch, and we'll probably have a similar setup. The other routes underground here, I don't think we'll be taking in any items, but it'll be a cool build to play with. See if I can escape without picking up any more items. And have like little secret rooms or something to that effect under our base and kind of under this field here, which I need some inspiration for sure. We've got this tower, orange blocky theme that may burn some people's eyeballs, but I think it looks kind of cool and has at least been fun to build, but I don't think it will extend well into the plains. So we'll have to figure out something, maybe a forest if we put in some trees here, not standard trees, but not fully custom trees either because I'm not a big fan of that. Um, well, I am a big fan, but I'm not very good at doing it, and it takes a ton of time. So let's check out the iron farm over here. It's a pretty straightforward design, not perfect or done. As you can see, we have we have a golem who escaped and will be shutting down production, I suppose, if he's still within range. Can I kill this guy? Can we? Oh yeah, come on up, come on up. And we'll just push him back in. That way he doesn't have to get mad. Just right in there. There we go. So we have our villagers up here, a zombie in there, they spawn the golems, you know the deal. I think this should probably be one block deeper. I don't think we're losing any drops, even though we're burning him on the second block instead of the third. I haven't noticed any drops getting burnt in the lava. Um, as I say that, maybe they did. I don't think so though. Everything seems to be getting carried away nicely. I know that when 1.16.2 comes out, we may need a new system, maybe wither roses or something else, because apparently mobs will not burn in lava anymore if they're standing in water. So that we would need something to take care of that. I do have a tower or a skin for this build, not very tall, planned that will be coming by maybe the end of this episode, or at least by next episode, I hope. Got some of the black stone going on in there. Little bit pointless. Also the basalt. I think that's a cool side of it to use rather than the side that looks like wood. I don't know why. You're never going to see the inside of this thing, but why not? The actual mechanics of the iron farm, pretty straightforward. We have the beds. The villagers, when they are kind of where they are now, they can't see the zombie, so they can rest and all that stuff. But as they walk around in there, they can see the zombie, especially when they try to sleep at night, they see the zombie. So it's not entirely the most efficient thing. Maybe I will rework this and put the zombie in water so that he bobs up and down to make the villagers see and unsee him. I think that's a standard design that I've seen before. But it works. I have, that big auto wool storage system and everything else. All the hoppers came from our iron farm, and we already have a few more stacks here. I also just bought a stack of blocks from what? It's because ow, fly, man, fly. I saw that he started selling some iron blocks at spawn, which is perfect because I'm sure I saw that in his latest video, he's got a super much more efficient, like four villages, all spawning golems. So he makes a lot more iron. Ooh, we got another one. I think. Is that another golem up there? Nope, I'm just seeing things. Not a golem. They should be making another one shortly, though. I think they're all scared of the zombie. They were trying to sleep and they see him, so they pop back out of bed. So this thing is working. There he goes. It works. It's not the most efficient thing, but it works. Gets us a little bit of iron while we're hanging out around our base. Not enough to sell or anything, but enough to use. And like I was saying, I still bought some from Watt um, because I need a lot of it for the building, the outside, the skin. Anyway, I'm going to go to sleep now, join my villagers over here, and we will check back in a few minutes.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think that was entirely too much talking and not enough doing things, but let's stick with it. Let's finish off the base update while we are here, and then maybe we'll get to doing more building next episode. But we've got a smelter in this section of the base now. It is nothing too fancy. We just throw any items we want cooked down into the water stream below, and it will make its way into the furnaces and ultimately end up cooked underneath here. And there's some extra storage on the side. If we look in the back, we see what is providing fuel for this whole thing. A whopping 4 pieces of bamboo. Obviously, 4 pieces of bamboo is not going to cut it for doing any massive smelting, so we can supplement it by putting in either more bamboo, or what I have been doing is loading this box up with coal, and that will take it into the system to provide our fuel. I don't think we're going to do any more base expansion off in this direction. Maybe service tunnels or something like that to reach any of the farms. But we are just about done with this section now. Looking at it, we've got a thin little strip of stone up by our ceiling that I think should be the blue concrete. Unless we want to carry something else through. Nope, it should probably match. So we're going to need to put some blue concrete in there. And then this room can actually be done. And these guys will stay here for now. They can't run away anymore, which is quite nice. Let's see, what is left? One more quick check-in on the iron farm. It has a skin now. So let's take a quick look at it to match the theme of our builds. Let's look at it from our little hill over here. So we continue it across the river, sticking with the concrete, orange and blue. We got some pumpkins in there, providing light on the side. It carries a lot of the same design elements from, are we coming up? From our other towers into this one as well. Potentially thinking about adding something else onto the top to mix up the shapes. But I do like the variation in height that we have now. I don't want this one to get too big and take away focus from like the main block of the base. But that's going to be it for now for the iron farm. I do need to finish off collection or figure it out. Maybe it'll come flying out somehow as we do with the wool and the flowers. But right now it's just sitting in a chest over there. And we got a new friend. Someday I will pacify. Oh, you're going to shoot me from way over there, aren't you? You got to walk a little bit closer. Someday I will stand here and pacify him, let his crossbow break, and then we can play with him for I don't know what. But right now he's still angry, so he's going to stay in the pen, and I will stay right here where it's safe. But that's going to be it for me, guys. So thanks for watching. We get another what? But he stopped shooting. Oh, it's because I crouched. Haha, there we go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.